Okay, everyone, we are about to take a first look at the Jurassic World Evolution 2 Early Cretaceous DLC Pack that just came out today. We're going to be covering the Xbox Series X version. But before we do that, obviously we covered Jurassic World Evolution 2 a couple of weeks back. That video is up on the channel. Before we do that, though, not only did they release their first DLC, which I think is like $4 or £5 depending on where you are in the world. There's like 4 new dinos in that DLC, one flying, 1 marine, 2 land dinos, and then they also did a big update, and also like quality of life improvements, and there's some free content in like different skins and all that, and different ways to play in sandbox mode. So let's quickly go over this and then let's get into the game, because we covered it a few times on stream and I've been playing it a lot of stream as well. And this is a chunky update. So if we just quickly go, let me zoom in here, because you know I'm blind as a bat. So we're on 121 was just like a mini hot fix patch today that they brought out. Apparently, like some language versions, like tiny little bugs. So there might be like another mini update. I think that might be for PC because I haven't seen it on console. I just downloaded it and everything. It was like a 2 GB update on console. So I haven't gone in to check it out yet. So what is going on here, right? So Early Cretaceous, so we know what's gonna happen today. I'm gonna mispronounce a lot of dinosaur names. So we've got flying reptiles, that there, yeah, I'm not gonna pronounce the name. Then we've got 2 land dinosaurs here, and one new marine reptile. And then this is what is in the free update. Themed buildings in sandbox mode include restrooms, lagoons, aviary, hatchery, shark. And then they've added like the Jurassic Park theme building. Like what I'm looking forward to is like the lagoon stuff. Are they gonna change the shape of it and all that? Because the lagoons were just like kind of boring and square, right? The ones that we have in there at the moment. Added extra JP themed building sandbox mode. So they've added these buildings in. They're not like, they don't work differently. They're just like different themed buildings. So even though it says free update, whatever, it's not, you're not getting like a new mode or anything. It's just like skins, right? And then they added different ways to play into sandbox mode. Added sandbox version of all 5 campaign levels with appropriate landscape and building space tweaks. So yeah, they've added like the campaign 5 maps into sandbox, and then they've made loads of adjustments. Added combat frequency option to sandbox setting. Added flattened version of all sandbox levels with the building space cleared, trees etic. So you can have like, you can choose a level in sandbox and go clear. Added color grading options to sandbox settings. That's interesting. Added like a level select to campaign mode. They've made like genome editing like more clearer. Updated the skin and pattern color selection screen from preview image. Landscaping, added auto paint options. So like you know, when you change the landscape, like you want to flatten it and go higher, you can, like, you know, there's the paint option to add like rocks or sand or whatever. It will like auto do that for you, but that's not on by default. You can turn it off. Added perch options for flying reptiles on placeable rocks. So this is what the community was kind of doing anyway, right? You know, in the aviary where you could place like the light posts and all that, where the birds would land on. Not birds, I don't know why, I'm just gonna say birds. They would land on. So I think they've like changed that now, made some rocks where they can actually sit on. UI added more details. This was because if you look at a lot of the YouTube comments and everything, or even on like videos that we dropped, people were like saying like, oh, you know, my park won't open, or like just little things like that. So they've added like extra tooltips. Out of these extra tooltips, there was actually a thing in here that I've probably put in, I think I've put in like 60-70 hours into the game now. And this was a thing that I didn't even know. Apparently, not only can, you know, when you tranquilize a dinosaur and then you can sell it, you can apparently loan it. Wait, where is it? It was here somewhere, and I was like reading this patch note quickly. Haven't gone through all of it. I was like, wait, what? You can do that? I didn't even know. So some of this ain't even, oh, people don't know how to play the game. This was like, some of this wasn't made very clear. Added ability to click on individual events in calamity bar. That's for PC. Added extra info into the path connection warning. Added an info panel for the transport tool, which shows the selected dinosaur option for selling. selling or loaning where applicable. So obviously there's only at certain places you can loan, but I didn't even know you could do that. Like, what's like, that's new to me. Also, reading this, I didn't know. Well, I haven't messed with it enough because what I've been focusing on over the last couple of weeks of streaming and playing off stream, which is something that I don't, I'm not too happy with. I'm kind of happy with, not happy with, because everything is locked and I want to go into Sandbox and make my parks and everything. But to get those dinos and everything, you have to play through all the modes. You could play it all on easy and do it in a couple of hours, but like I've just I've been trying to 5-star all the challenges. So like challenge 1, I spent like 40 hours on. Challenge 2, I've spent like 25 hours on. And 3 and 4, and each one of them have certain dinos locked to that mode. So you have to complete it. Not complete it, you don't have to 5-star it. You have to release those dinos. So you have to extract the DNA and the fossils and everything, and then release them out the hatchery for the hatchery or the Hammond Creation Center for them to show up in Sandbox. That's what I've been like farming a lot of recently, but it just takes a lot of time. Like in one sense, I'm like, oh, I wished it was open so I could just go mess around in Sandbox. But in the other sense, I can understand like it adds challenge and things to the game. Maybe it just takes a bit too long though. That's why I would kind of because a lot of that stuff to get, like I just unlocked the Dreadnoughtosaurus, I think it is, or the Dreadnought. I'm not sure how you say it. On Park 2, to do that, you have to first get the park to 4-star. And if you're playing on normal difficulty, that will take you at least like what, 10 hours of play, and that's just for the second challenge. So that's what I've been doing a lot of. So they've added some accessibility options, which is always great to see. And then balance changes, and here bug fixes and balance changes is like what the rest of it seems to be, which is great because I've encountered a few bugs, like 1 or 2 crashes and performance issues. I don't know if they've addressed performance issues here, but like balance changes definitely, like like another thing that I'm finding, again, you couldn't really see this in the first look we did, but like this game is like feels more micromanagey. Also, I should have said at the beginning of the video, which I totally forgot to say, so review, the DLC code was provided by the publisher, as was the review code for the game. My apologies, I should have full disclosure at the beginning. I like to say that in the beginning of the video so people know when they're coming in. I like to say at the end as well, but totally forgot. Slipped my mind. So yeah, one thing after playing it for like 70 hours, which you can't do in like a stream and a first look video, is like I'm trying to like the game feels way more micromanagey. So like they've add some balance changes to address some of that as well. Reduce the frequency of the storms and periodic disease outbreaks in Chaos Fairy. Reduce the frequency of periodic disease outbreaks in challenge levels on easy and medium difficulty. Dominance changes. Reduce the dominance boost from traits that don't affect combat stats. Increase the dominance boost from traits that do affect combat stats. Fix an issue that would cause aggressive trait to increase dominance more than intended. Reduce the increase in dominance from high infamy. Decrease the frequency of leadership challenges, which is, that's great, because that was annoying. Decrease the likelihood of dinos fight causing injuries. Oh my god, thank god. Man, like it would give us a you would go scan the dinosaur and it broke a toenail. I don't care if it broke a toenail. Rebalance the combat stats of dinos that can be involved in group hunts. Again, this is where reading the patch notes, I was learning stuff about the game, because I'm so focused on the challenge mode and unlocking everything at the moment. I haven't been like making dinos fight and doing parks and all that because I haven't got there yet. And I was like, oh wait, I didn't even know they could hunt in packs. That's cool. I want to mess with that more. Contracts can now be requested more frequently. Balanced selling eggs to the black market narrative event. Balanced economy in various challenge levels. Balanced Jurassic difficulty on challenge 1. Balance Triceratops comfort objectives in Jurassic Park Chaos Free 30 level. This is what another thing I'm finding. The trikes in this game are annoying. Okay, they're out here always breaking out like the raptors in the first game. And then we got bugs like fixing the issue that caused outside ambience to play in the aviary. Added various missing sound effects on various animals, buildings, and fences. So I've had crashes. I've had a couple of crashes, and the main bug I had was one of my Hammond creation facilities like got jammed. and the dino got stuck in there, and then it won't let you release anymore, and you can't delete the building because there's a dino in there. So I had to like find space on one of my parks just to make another Hammond creation facility. Fix an issue where selling dinos, reptiles straight from the paleo medical facility could cause the helicopter to get stuck and locked in the building. But this says from paleo medical. I had this problem from the Hammond creation. We'll go in and see if it's fixed. You are now blocked from demolishing a lagoon that contains dead reptile. Fixing the issue that caused half of the shark to vanish. I'm not going to read all these, otherwise it's going to take forever. I'm not going to read the full sentence. Gate animations can now be cancelled when opening, not just when closing. I would always cancel out anyway once you release stuff. Once you see the dino come out the first time, right? Fiction issue where buildings are warning that they are not powered even when they don't need power. Show time remaining whilst lagoons and aviaries are under construction. Oh, that's pretty good. Fixed gaps that can be caused when placing curved sections of fences. Fixed gaps that can be caused when I wonder if like sometimes you would be like, oh, why did the dino escape but nothing's broken? Maybe that's to do with that. And I was like, wait, did it just clip through? And everybody's going, oh, why are dinos clipping through? Maybe it was because of that. Fixed missing physics on buildings that are being demolished. Turned off power UI when a power substation is deactivated. Fixed missing confirmation dialog box when demolishing certain buildings. Fixed issue where buildings with vehicles can't be moved. Fixed a situation where power output and fuel usage information wouldn't appear when a backup generator had finished construction. Fixed the amenity building customization screen close button not working. Added better feedback when a repair task is blocked by a dinosaur. This is pretty good. Showing running cost of power stations on info panel, also useful. Fixed and deactivated paleo medical facility still being able to incorrectly treat dinosaurs. Fixed the missing guest boost indication on attraction buildings. Oh, that's actually useful. I haven't seen that. Fixed amenity building signs being reset by default when loading into saves. Oh, another bug I've seen, if you create two paleo medical facilities, or if you create two rangers, like it would show an extra ranger on one, like that you can have two by default, and then you can upgrade the building to have 3 rangers. It's another bug I've encountered, which I don't know if it's addressed here. And then you would see another ranger, and then having 2 ranger stations, they would forget their task, like what station you've got them locked to check like certain pens. Various crash fixes, fixed soft lock that could occur when creating save whilst airlifting dinosaurs from a hatchery. Oh, here it is. Fixed soft lock that could occur when creating a save while... I didn't get a soft lock, but this is what happened to me, and then I couldn't release the dinosaur. And then they got loads of animations. Whew, I have fixed missing animations from pre-fight between... not even fixed here. They've added animations as well. Fixed issue causing fly reptiles to continuously play, eat social animation. So this stuff I've been having a lot of. Like, to the point where we would save the game and then reload your save. Because like, oh, I've cured this animal, but I can tell it's still stuck in that animation. So it won't go away. And you have to reload your save. So hopefully... this would fix a lot of that. So fix various popping glitches, fix various alignment issues, fix various instances of dinosaur reptiles distorting whilst being airlifted in hatcheries. What else we got? Dinosaur reptile behaviors, fiction issue that could cause a dinosaur that has recently become comfortable still attempting to break out of enclosures. We know about that. Improve the ragdoll movement. Fixed issue where flying reptiles can end up underneath lagoons. Fixed issue where flying reptiles would attempt to eat from a deactivated piscivore feeder. Fixed situations where animal may attempt to start a fight with another animal that's dying. Wait, how is that an issue? Isn't that what animals do? When attempting to tranquilize sleeping dinosaurs, they will now wake up quickly rather than play out the whole rest animation. Balance amount of food that dinosaurs can provide carnivores. Improve remove the thirst need from marine reptiles in genome library. Balance aggressive behavior. Again, I'm skipping for a lot of this. Dinosaur. If you want, like if you go on their Twitter, Jurassic World Evolution 2 Twitter is like they've pinned this tweet so you can see it. Escalated disease no longer need to be scanned. Oh, Here we go. This is really good. Escalated disease no longer need to be scanned again and monitored automatically. Fixed infected wounds not appearing as a disease. Fixed wrong icon appearing above ill animals. Ensure scars are applied to animals. Cars are applied to animals? That would be balance pass on injury received when a dinosaur attacks a fence. Rebalance frequency of broken wing and swallowed object injuries. I've only seen the swallowed objects once from my T-Rex. He ate somebody's phone, probably somebody's arm as well. But the phone is what we was worried about. Not my new Apple iPhone. I've not seen the broken wing before. Increase the time it takes for a dead animal to discolor. Either the other dinos eat them or I remove them from my park, because you're always worried that they might get disease, right? Predators that die through a group attack now display killed by rather than hunted by. I don't want my dinos to fight, so I haven't seen it. Previously seen elements will now reveal themselves immediately without the need for a medical scan. Dinosaur reptile models fixed texture stretching around the, I'm not gonna pronounce that, enable, because names get the best of me. Enable snow dust settling on dead dinosaurs. That's cool. Petrodon 1997 skin can now be unlocked correctly. That's how you unlock it. Remove the quality of removed quills from the Velociraptor 20001B skin. Fix the Tuchimamas always having visible lift straps when released. The deluxe edition species are now available by default in Sandbox mode. That's pretty good. So you don't have to unlock them. Economy lowered guest comfort needs. Oh my god. This is why we took 40 hours on that first challenge. All right, maybe I should have placed more, shelters and all that, but still. Okay, I've got a second part that is on 4.8 just because of guest comfort. So good. Added notification when incoming tax becomes deductible. Really? Fix a situation that could cause the player not to be able to start incubating a marine reptile even though they have enough money. Expeditions move the Hansen Formation dig site, which contains the, I'm not gonna pronounce it, further up the map so that it's accessible. Wait, does that mean it wasn't accessible before? Expeditions helicopters now leaves when performing a live capture. Fix the issue that could cause the fish from the lagoon fish feeder to swim outside of the lagoon itself. Fix meat vanishing early. Foliage trees fixed. Blocking navigation vehicles and dinosaurs. Cacti blocking navigation of vehicles and dinosaurs, stopping dinosaurs from detecting wetland. Oh. Ensure the camera shake is actually turned off. All right, game modes. Ensure that storms are actually frequent. If the player selects the frequent storm sandbox setting, fix various contracts that could be given out in challenge that can't be completed. Removed increased genome. Various contracts that can't be completed in Chaos Ferry. Fix rounding issues in first campaign level. Stopped highlighting buildings that don't need to be demolished. Fix the edge case where a player can create a save game just after a failure stat. This actually happened in our first look. I had to cut it though for the YouTube highlight. I don't know if I kept it in the Twitch highlight because it was just like an extra 40 minutes on the first mission. It created a save state after we failed. So I had to do, maybe they watched it from my video. I don't know. And then we had to do all that again. But, because I'm a scrub. The dinosaurs roaming around Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Chaos Ferry level no longer count as terrorizing. Fix various flow issues on campaign levels that could cause objective to be incomplete. Fix timer on challenge mode. Fix wild dinosaurs in Washington State campaign level wandering to main facility. Genome editing. You should now get better feedback when certain genome modifications need to be unlocked in other areas of the game, not through research. Variants and parent unlocking by completing challenge levels no longer also require a tech tree node to be researched. Guests. Balance the rate and way in which guests refill a park after it's closed and open. Guests now react at photo points during the Jurassic tour. Oh, that's kind of funny. Jurassic World database fixed various data inconsistencies and typos. Landscaping stopped terrain being modified underneath buildings that are being demolished. Fixed an issue that could cause terrain tool not to work correctly when flattening, raising terrain around lagoons. Interesting. Localization fixed various truncated. Oh my god, I'm struggling with dinosaur names out here, like let alone English. Text fixed various typos, adjusted language terminology consistency, adjustable subtitle to match the VO, fixed various missing localizations. Narrative events removed theft sabotage event in favor of other better sabotage ones. Added details for the scientists involved in applicable narrative events. Optimized territory system. Park teams prevented players from being able to erroneously lock on the marine and flying reptiles when directing controlling the ACU. Helicopter fixed ranger team vehicle being launched in the air when driving over a dead goat. Ensure the ranger to vehicle icon is shown. Okay, fix issues where a helicopter could have flipped through, blah blah blah. Fix ranger teams needing to be reassigned to a drone task after being disabled after a storm. This fix missing animation. Ranger teams vehicles now produce tire tracks. Fixed response facility sometimes showing access to free vehicles. We was just talking about this when actually this only happens if you create 2 response facilities, and then it would bug out so much it would forget the task. We literally, all right, great, that's great. Fix the control input sometimes being blocked after being forced to direct control. Ensure destroying the MVUs are added to the calamity bar. Ensure that rename ranger posts also appear in the ranger UI. Drone rotators now spin when in use. You know, another thing, I don't know if they address here, that I found is when you get paleomedical to go to the bird cage and it needs to put his drone in there. That sounded weird the way I said it. It needs to fly the drone in there to heal. Like sometimes it would just bug out so much. The drone would fly halfway across the map and it would just get stuck. Fixed issue causing drones and lagoons and aviaries to sometimes become stuck. Okay, I should just read 2 sentences down. There you go. Fix sometimes not being able to replace destroyed ranger vehicles. Added prompt to tell players how to switch target when locked on dinosaur. Stop transport helicopters falling to the ground when loading into a save. Blocked park team vehicles from being directly driven into aviaries as they will not be able to navigate out on their own. Ranger vehicles that crash into lagoons will now sink and vehicles will respawn outside. Park tour transport added extra info to tell the player how to fix a tour that has suffered an emergency shutdown. Oh, that's interesting. My park tour suffered an emergency shutdown because, you know, pro streamer. Dead goats on tour tracks despawn more quickly and don't allow dinosaurs to sleep on tracks either. I've had this once. I thought it was a bug though. I didn't realize the dinosaur was sleeping there. I was like, oh, they're just on a stare down contest, and then the car, whatever, couldn't get out. Fixed issue where monorail track pieces would move towards the camera as players pans down past. Fixed flickering issue when trying to place a path junction across a tour path. Fixed incorrect ranger team text when, okay, whatever. Rendering. Fixed visual artifact that could appear along the top of the world. Update campaign 2 color. Scientists applying more skill to tasks that is needed no longer incorrectly counts as applying a trait. Fixed show unavailable staff on the bottom of the assigned screen when a player has a large number of scientists. Fixed images of scientists not appearing. Fixed issues that could cause the salaries of applicants to be too low. That's not a bug. Why would you want to fix that? No! Fix various bio inconsistencies. Players can assign scientists to tasks if they have the trait that makes the task cheaper so they can afford it. Very good. Like that. Storms. Ensure all vehicles are appropriately affected by storms. I want vehicles not to be affected by storms. UI. Fix issue where... Alright, UI. Fix issue that cause mismatch progress. Disable paleomedical. Improved visuals when a fossil is selected. Fixed size of ranger team, blah, 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 just UI. And then visuals. Added particle effects when flying reptiles break out of Avery's fixed light still emitting from a flare that has been removed. So yeah, there is a chunky, this is a big update. So like even though we've had the first DLC we're gonna check out now, again we haven't got to the game yet, like I think the consensus seems to be at the moment, oh I don't know if we needed like more DLC this early. It's only been a couple of weeks as well. I just like for the last game they added a lot of constant quality of life and free content, right? There is some free content that is coming here, but kind of side eye in the wait, we got DLC already and it's only been a couple of weeks out. I'm just glad that this is a massive fix and all that. So we'll jump into it right now. We'll see if it's had any performance improvements also, because like frame rate drops and draw distance stuff, which I wasn't too happy with. Let's see if they fix that. So give us a minute here. We're just going to switch into the game. All right, let's jump in and check this out. Let me just mute audio in the beginning because licensed music. Okay, so I finished campaign. Apparently now once you, yep, there you go. This is the first change they made. So you can select to go back into individual campaigns. We haven't done much Chaos Fury. Again, I've just been doing challenge mode. I'm curious. So we're going to check for bugs here. So on this, oh no, wait, hold on. That's not how we're going to do it. If we go to challenge, so that's my like 35 hours I've almost put into there. And then there's been a few save scam where you restart as well. So it's probably more like 40 hours. Let me delete this autosave. And I'm on like probably 15 hours here. So yeah, my hatchery got stuck. I want to see if that's fixed. And then, then let's check out the new content. Also want to check for performance stuff. All right, let me turn that music back on. Uh-oh.
This is a cause for celebration.
It is a cause for celebration. Okay. So this one. Nope. Still stuck. And I still can't delete it. Wow. Okay. You cannot demolish hatchery because the dinosaur is currently being released. Yeah, well, it's not releasing. And the thing is, you can't release anything else from it, because it's just stuck. And so I had to make another one. Well, that bug hasn't been fixed. So this bug used to show up in the first game also, but it would fix itself over time. I haven't seen anything. Draw distance stuff is still an issue. I was checking out some PC footage. That seems to be like that on PC as well. Again, playing on next generation, I would have wished for a little bit better performance with that stuff. Yeah, so good. Obviously checking this out on the fly while we're doing this. Do you know what's interesting? I've seen the PC community do. They've managed to get like the Hammond Creation Center to clip through the Avery Dome. So then you can release dinos in the Avery Dome. They've been doing like putting raptors in there. You can only do it if you activate certain mods and all that on the Steam PC version, which is such a cool thing though. I wish some of that stuff we could do on console. So yeah, this is a park with quite a few dinos and stuff going on in here, but I'm not seeing it stutter or anything at the moment, but like the draw distance stuff is still like kind of distracting. All right, so that hasn't been fixed. Let's go to my second challenge map where because of the guest comfort stuff, it was let's go here. I wonder if it brings me up to park level 5 now, because it was on 4.8. if they've rebalanced the guest comfort stuff. Also, I'm wondering if those new dinos are just selectable in Sandbox. Okay, we're still on 4.8 here. Probably just have to make a new pen. As soon as we load in, a dangerous storm is incoming. Oh, pretty interesting on this map because the storms wouldn't show up straight away, and then as soon as you got to like 4-star, in come the storms. Oh, I want to say, I don't think I was hearing that storm sound effect before. You know what? Let's speed this up quickly. I'm kind of. What is it called? Dreadnoughtus. Such a cool name for a dino. What I call it on? Dreadnoughtosaurus. Alright, don't judge me, chat. This is the one that you unlock in this map. Oh, I just realized my I've got to move those electricity poles. I wonder, they probably like duck under them, right? Can we speed this up? Yeah, so I haven't had time to sit back and like enjoy the dinosaurs and everything, because I've just been trying to unlock everything. Oh, actually, this is the map I had the... Okay, so that bug seems to be have been fixed. Because if I go to my ranger team, like press R to go to ranger team, and I've got 2 ranger teams here, and there was an extra vehicle in there, and it doesn't seem to be there now, which is okay, which is cool. Again, let's exit to the main menu. And then I don't want this video to go on forever because we took 20 minutes discussing all the patches and updates. Let's see if oh, I guess if we go to database, it will show us the dinos here. Again, I've still got a couple. The 2 big ones I've got to unlock on map 4, but almost there. This is one of the new ones. Okay. What else? We've got let me see here. Oh, that seems kind of cool. Available in sandbox mode. Okay. Oh, let me just make sure. Available in sandbox mode. Okay. Oh, again, I want to turn off audio here. My bad. Just, license music. Oh, here we go. Height 2 meters. So is it bigger than the start with M? What is it called? Oh, it's the same. 2 meters, weight 30 tons, length 17 meters. Length 9.5 meters. Okay, it's not as big. So that's, what was that? That was 1. That was 2. That was 3. So those are the 2 lands. So what are we missing? We are missing Avery. Here you go. All right, got it. Okay. So we quickly jump out here. Oh, wait, was there something else? Oh, maybe that's something I've already unlocked in from my other game modes and I haven't. All right, yellow icon. Spot the yellow icon. Was this part of the... Oh, I guess this might have been part of the update for you. The DLC content is auto unlocked. Maybe that's what it's saying here. I can't remember if that was part of the deluxe edition. Uh, so let's go. I've prepared for this. No, not for this DLC. I've made a like a test sandbox. So I could just like release dinos and stuff, so we could just see them. You know, because I'm smart. So if we quickly go here, and then the new one is this here. What is it like and dislike and not? Dislikes marine large. Oh, good luck with that. All right, let's go. Somebody with positive influence. Anybody else with positive influence? I should have got a faster incubation people, scientists here as well, because that speeds it up. Okay, so let's speed this up. He doesn't get eaten by the other dinosaurs. Could remove the other dinos, the other. But you know, why would you do that? Okay. Positive influence. Am I missing a positive influence? There you go. And while we're setting that up, let's set up the Avery. So the new one was this, right? Anyway, all right, we just get this. Wait, unlock all of you. And have we got anything in there? And then we will get, this might be a bad idea because they might get eaten, but you know, such is life. So it was this, and let's read likes, dislikes. Oh, dislikes Stegosaurid and Ankylosauride. Okay. And oh, let's just I think we should probably, you know, I don't want them to get eaten. Let's do the same thing here.
Setting additional task.
And then what was the other one? Memory like a fish. This. I think it was this. We're gonna select all of you. Sure, why not? Okay, that's ready to be released. That's ready to be released. All right, let's start with this. Let's slow this down.
I mean, what good
is bringing dinosaurs back from extinction if you can find a way to make that fun and exciting. And profitable, huh? That's where Isaac Clement comes in. He deals with the show, I deal with the business, huh?
We should have probably turned off.
Okay, here we
Day
have
night.
the Kronosaurus, a predator that once ruled the seas of Colombia and Australia. Now get this, the marine reptile was named after the Titan Kronos, a legendary ruler of Greek mythology's golden age. Pretty cool, right?
Let's go to where would it be? Would it be in Sandbox settings? Day, night cycle, day, dusk, night, day. Here you go. That helps. You know. And if I was good at making these videos. And now shall we see what happens if we I still haven't like once I tranquilize a dinosaur, the only way I know how to wake it up is move it again. I'm still not quite sure if there's an actual way to like no, just wake it up. I could be doing that wrong.
Asset transportation underway. Asset transported.
While we're doing this, just so this doesn't wake up, let me
Collecting asset.
please sell that.
Heading to pick up the asset. Transporting asset.
I think I've turned comfort off.
Commencing asset transit.
We'll check back on you later to see if you're still alive. All right. Well, that's going on. Let's release these bad boys, girls.
I'm not sure about you, but I've not seen anything like this before. Check it out, the Sungaripterus. This pterosaur would use its curved jaws like a crowbar, levering shellfish out of the mud before cracking them open with their blunt teeth. That's pretty resourceful, huh?
Clipping through. Oh, can we see some of the... Is it just rocks now that they can... Yeah, there's new rocks here. There's a bunch of new rocks here. Anything else new here? Oh, is this the... like different, like Jurassic Park style? I think one of those might be the new ones. Sorry, going back to rocks. Desert. Is it just perch points on the rocks, or is it... Because the way to do it before was like through decorations, right? I think it just might be perch points on the rocks. Okay, let's move over here. Have a look.
Minmi is a relatively small, armored herbivore from Cretaceous Australia. What sets this species apart from other members of its family are the horizontally orientated plates that run along the sides of its backbone. Hence the binomial name, Minmi paravertebra.
That looks pretty cool. We should have checked the new option, how they show skin. Modified genome. Sorry, that wasn't it. It was... No, it was this, right? One of the new ones. They said they changed this. Oh, it's a rather than select through now, it's a like total different menu style. And you have a random option. That's better actually. And then I'm just trying to remember all the patch notes. What else they changed here? Have we got anything where we've got some of the because there are special skin types that are unlocked through challenges. I'm trying to think if I've maybe for the T-Rex, it's easier to show off. Oh, here, like you can see. So that's how it showed. Like there's different modes you gotta do to unlock certain patterns and everything. Okay. All right, let's release. Oh, they are way bigger than I
is to
thought.
keep guest count to the maximum and the body count to a minimum. George Lambert is the man tasked with that task.
Wow, look at the design on the stripe pattern.
Don't
That's
spend too
pretty
much
cool.
time looking at those plates. When it comes to the Werhosaurus, it pays to keep an eye on this animal's thagomizer. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a swing of that tail.
Everybody still comfortable and alive here? Everybody still all right? So yeah, that's the two new dinos, one flying and one aquatic. And then, you know, some of the changes they've made to like some of the way you select patterns and everything on the dinosaurs. If we quickly go out here, and then they like a lot of the other obviously bug fixes, UI changes, and then like you can select. So if you, there you go, you can, there's the campaign maps now in Sandbox. and then still chaos fair and everything. They've want to say they've separated this out a bit to make it clear of what you need to do here to unlock, right? If we go, which one was the snow map? All right, here. Jurassic Park, staff and guests, creative. Okay. Where was the option to start flat? Am I missing that? But because now there's an option to have the park as empty, so you can design it how you want. They got real like design focused in mind for that, right? All right, nice chunky open space there. And then if we go, oh, was this the color grading stuff? Jurassic World Alpine. That change on the fly? I think it does, right? Like, can't you tell? I'm okay. Don't. Trying to see what else there was there. No escape, dinosaur comfort, unlimited power, cash unlimited, narrative event, staff unrest. Where's the option for? I must have missed it. Let's see. We'll check out one more of the single player for Sandbox stuff. So a lot of stuff here that other than the 4 dinos, updates to Sandbox and everything. I wish there was a like, okay, you can disable trophies and everything, and you could just have everything unlocked. That would be kind of cool. Why am I not seeing? Oh, maybe it's in custom. Hold on. So if we go Jurassic Park staff and guests, all buildings, then we go standard custom, and then we go weather level, no weather, terrain, flattened. Oh, here we go. Normal, flattened, color grading is options right there. Jurassic Park, confess failure, on or off. Dinosaur don't starve, dinosaur dehydration, dinosaur comfort, dinosaur herbivore, unlimited power, cash unlimited, guess comfort, staff unrest. All right, should we try that? I'm trying to think. Was that the option for no trees? All right, let's just skip that. Oh, so flattened also makes it where, because again, that's the flatten. Not only flattens it, it makes it where no trees or anything is on the map. I wish there was one more option where like you could see the clear outline borders of where the edge of the map was. I hope they add like some kind of, because you have to go here to see where the border is, or if you're placing a building, you have to then, you know, sometime you go here and you go to the edge, you're like, okay, that's where the building is. Okay, so can we see the new Because it said there was a different. Just speed this up, trying to see what's different. Can you click on it? Oh, maybe it's talking about the actual enclosures that are different. Avery Hatchery, Lagoon Hatchery. I thought it was gonna be the actual design of. Let's put that there. Is that the one we just placed? I'm not sure if I'm doing this wrong. Maybe it's if you. I mean, they look pretty similar. I guess the actual building style is different. That's what they were talking about. I thought we were gonna get the like total different style of lagoon, of how like is a like there's stands around it. But again, that could be me. I could be like misunderstanding this. Or I wonder if like you have to make that yourself. I think that's about everything as well. Again, 4 new dinos, more options for Sandbox. Oh no, cool that they've added new dinosaurs. I don't know if we needed more. I mean, more dinosaurs is always a good thing. I don't know if we needed more dinosaurs this soon. I'm just glad that the more options they've added and bug fixes and stuff as well. I still wish there was more performance improvements here of like draw distance stuff and all that, especially playing on next gen consoles. But hopefully they continue with this, right? Because if we look at the first game and like all the free content that came along with it, that's why I want to see here. But yeah, this is their first official big update, like what, 3-4 weeks now since is it 3-4 weeks, in the short time is out as well. So I will still say though, maybe having like DLC this early is a bit eye-raising, but I'm gonna look forward to playing this now with all those balance adjustments and seeing how this plays now, because after putting like 80 hours into it, I'm just still trying to unlock everything for Sandbox mode, so we can like build and play how we want. And the game does feel a bit too micromanagey at times. I wonder if that was, that is going to be fixed with some of those balance patches, and if some of it was just like bugs and it wasn't meant to be like that, So with that though, I think we're going to call it right there. We're going to be playing this for a couple more hours over on Twitch just to put it through its paces. So if you're interested, that stream will be probably up there for a couple of weeks. This short highlight of everything in this new update will go up on Twitch and YouTube. Talking of Twitch, come check us out. We stream there a couple times a week. Got a community Discord post on Twitter all the time. All that information will be in the description. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. Are you happy with these new balance changes? What's your thoughts on them dropping DLC for this already? What are you looking forward to next? There have been some rumor and speculations. I don't know if they've commented on it, right? Like what's going to happen with links with the new movie and everything. So that would be interesting to see. I'm enjoying what I'm playing so far, but I really like the first game. And this is just like, like the best way I've heard this described is like compared to the other park builders they have, right? This is way more like you build something and you can see the dino and it's way more satisfying. But with the other park builder games, it's like so much more in depth, and there's nothing wrong with that, but there's instant gratification thing with the Jurassic World Evolution games, right? So with it being a bit more micromanagey here, that can make it a little bit more annoying. So let's fingers crossed that these new updates fix some of that. So yeah, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. If you like the video, drop a like, don't forget to subscribe and turn those notification bells on so you do know when new videos drop. Other than that, we're gonna call it with this one. Once again, full disclosure, review copy of the game was provided by the publisher when we originally covered it, and this DLC code for the DLC was also provided by the publisher, and we are playing on Xbox Series X. Yeah, other than that, we're gonna call it. Thanks for tuning in. Much love. Peace.